everyone, welcome back to Ayesha's Curious HQ. Today I'm going to be teaching you the techniques I use to draw a female face. In my last video I told you I would give a tutorial of how to draw the different parts of the face, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's begin! These are some materials you might need. A pencil, a razor, and a little protective sheet so you can put under your page. Also maybe have a white gel pen for highlights, some color pencils, and some markers. To start off, we're going to I'm going to tell you the shape of your face. First step is to draw a circle. I know I said this, I'm gonna just show you the female face, but I'm gonna just show you the face shape of a male. Then I draw a horizontal and a vertical line. After that, by using the guidelines, we're going to basically sketch out the shape. Just to help me figure out where I should go into the different direction and make the shape, I just put maybe 2 lines just like to give me an idea. As I go down, as you can see, I am making the shape. If you make a mistake, don't be afraid to erase it. Now that we're done with our face shape, we're going to draw the neck. In male and female faces, the neck and the shape, of course, is different. For a female neck, you're going to go a little thin and not really broad. Just like that. Now I'm going to show you how to draw a male face, a face shape. For our male shape, we're first going to do the same, draw a circle, a vertical line, and a horizontal line. Here, instead of making such a soft face structure, you're going to go a little broad, basically. In our female face, we went a little soft right here, but here we're going a little broad. As you can see, I am changing, I'm altering the face a little bit to make it look a little bit more male. For our neck, we're going to go a little more broad. I'm just going to draw a little basic shape of how the male ear would look like. Then for our neck, we're gonna go from the ear, a bit from the ear and down. As you can see, this made it a little bit more broad and more masculine. And yeah, let's get back to our female structure we drew. So now that we're back to our female face, I'm gonna show you how I give this, like where I put my nose, mouth, and ears. First, let's start off with the mouth. We're going to put some guidelines to show how thick do you want your mouth to be, and then make an oval of how wide you want your lips to be. We're not going to put our nose yet, but we're going to put some guidelines going diagonal, maybe like that. Those top of the diagonal lines, we're going to put our eyes. Sometimes you might want to put your eyes a little higher because otherwise it will look too congested. So right up here, we're going to put our eyes. And then our eyebrows, we're going to just make a very rough sketch of where do you want them to be, not how they look for now. Now for our nose, we're gonna, to place our nose, we're gonna go like that and like that. And then we're gonna draw one circle and another circle, 2 circles, and then 2 circles on its side. Then in the middle of our ovals for our eyes, we're going to draw a horizontal line. Our next step is to really draw our lips. We're gonna put a horizontal line in between and maybe a heart up here. As you can see, I just noticed something that should not be like that. Our lips and nose should be a bit close to each other because on our face, right here you can see, this is a picture of me. And you see how our nose and lips are pretty close to each other? That's how we want our drawing to be like. We're gonna draw a horizontal line again, a heart, pretty big heart, and then we're gonna draw a circle under our horizontal line. This will basically sculpt our lip. And we're gonna go a little hard on the pencil now. We're gonna go like that. Using our heart to basically sculpt our lips, our heart, and the circle. Just like that. Now we're gonna draw our nose. We're gonna use our circles to also sculpt out our nose, basically. You might want your nose to be a bit big because many people sometimes accidentally make your nose a bit too small and sometimes a bit too big. So you basically want the right size, exact right size. just like that. And then right here on our nose, for just to give a little button nose type of thing, I drew a little bump. Now for the eyes, almost everybody, including me, struggles on the eyes. So I just use this technique I kind of learned from my teacher. So yeah. Because I'm gonna try making a little Korean eyes. I'm gonna make a round top, very round. And for our eyelid, we're gonna use this, we're gonna go just basically build into it. Our eyelid is gonna be like that. We're gonna go there. And then also round bottom. Sometimes the eyes get a bit too big. I'm kind of removing the nose guidelines to make it easier. We're gonna need to change our ovals. We're gonna go up like that. And then we're gonna go like that. And we're gonna make our teardrop, like tear, yeah. I'm just erasing it a bit to make it more clear. Then like that. We're gonna go, that is gonna be our shape of our eye. And to draw our eyeball, we're gonna make a full circle even though it goes out. We're not going to want it to really touch the bottom of our eyelid. I'm finished sculpting our eye, and for our iris, we're going to basically just draw a circle in. Go like that. To give it a little Korean eye look, we're gonna put a little curved line under our eye. And of course our eyelid. We have to erase the circle on top there. And that's how I draw eyes. I'm just gonna quickly magically make the other eye appear right here. Yeah guys, I tried to do a transition. I don't know if it failed or not. Anyway, this is my other eye. For some unknown reason, this is really creepy. Anyway, I accidentally erased a bit of the part. So now we're gonna go on to our ears. Our ears are going, how I draw my ears and the size of them is like around, I go from the middle of the eye sometimes, because otherwise, if I go from the bottom of the eye, it might look a little too small. And then I go from the top of the nose, where I put my lump, make a line there. And then I basically just draw the ear. I don't really know how to explain it. Something like that, but sometimes it looks like it's too sticked out, so I just like make it like that. But it really just depends on the angle. So sometimes the angle is different, so you have to make your ears a little different. And yeah, To draw the details inside the ear, I basically go like that. And maybe something like that. And like that. See? Now comes our eyebrows. Honestly, I almost forgot the eyebrows. For the eyebrows, I kind of just draw almost every single hair. Just like that. There you go. That is our face. Okay, now guys, now we're gonna go on to the hair. Okay, the hair, guys, it took me at least a year to master it. So don't expect to get perfect hair on your first try. Sometimes I go for curly hair, sometimes I go for straight hair, sometimes I go for wavy hair, but it really just depends on how you want your, like, you should decide, you should be creative with it and really just decide what you want to do. I don't really do curly hair that much. I usually do wavy or straight hair. Right here, I'm going for a kind of wavy / straight hair. For my bangs, I'm gonna go in banana shapes. Banana shape, basically. A dot right there, and we're gonna go banana. Banana. Like that. I'm gonna keep going banana on it. You might want to change the direction your bananas are going, maybe right and some left. But just remember that you have to just really decide what's best on your character, your drawing. So these are my bangs right here. And from the top, I'm going to erase it a bit to make it go continuous in the hair. You don't want to connect it all in one place, really. First, you connect it as guideline, but then you have to put it in different places, not just in one place. Oh, and one other thing to consider is how long or how short you want your hair to be. First, I thought I would put just normal short right here, but I was like, how about I do a little, like, kind of bob cut, but not really bob cut, because it would look like a pixie. Just like that. This is a girl with a pixie cut, basically. As you notice, I didn't do my eyelashes yet because in my next video, I'm also going to give a tutorial on the same sketch of how to color it. So I wouldn't do eyelashes right now. And yeah, this is the final result for my sketch, and yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.